The DGA is weighing in. The adults are in the room. That's all I want to say. And they have weighed in. And the industry is finally starting to turn on AG, California Attorney General Rob Bonta. Because, and when the DGA weighs in, it's usually the smarter opinion. Okay, let's look at, do you have notes for this story,
Yes,
Alan?
I do.
Okay, cool. Give it to me from Variety.
All right. The unions argue that the ongoing uncertainty is hurting an already struggling entertainment industry. They say producers have been delayed or canceled. Productions have been delayed or canceled, leaving their members with fewer job opportunities. They acknowledge that mergers historically provide few benefits to workers, but believe the prolonged legal battle is making the current situation even worse. The DGA and IATSE are proposing conditions on the merger to address competition concerns. These include keeping Paramount and Warner Brothers as separate studios, having each produce at least 15 films annually, and requiring Paramount to continue licensing content from outside production companies at roughly the same level as before the merger. The union's position put them at odds with the Writers Guild of America, which has filed its own lawsuit seeking to stop the deal. The broader industry is also divided. AMC, Regal support the merger, while Cinema United strongly opposes it. The DGA and IATSE say that if the settlement cannot be reached, the trial should be at least moved earlier. Paramount has pushed for an accelerated trial, while the states want more time to gather documents and depose Paramount executives.
What do you think about this, Alan? I mean, I'll tell you, I have thoughts, but I want to hear what you think first, and I'll show you some commentary that we've got.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it before, but yeah, like you said, the adults are in the room. You know, I think when you start seeing what's really happening and how things are playing out, cooler heads have to prevail, because I think all these lawsuits, you know, I can't imagine them having merit and them actually winning. And so you're just weaponizing the legal system to stop something that you, I don't know. It's just my frustration with politics is this power grab. Everyone wants the power. Rob Bonta wants the power. That WGA wants the power.
No, Rob Bonta is a tool, and
Right.
he is on Netflix side. He is trying to derail this deal, which will kill the industry. It'll drive it from California to either Atlanta, Texas, or Nashville.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I mean, isn't Newsom and Becerra even against Bonta doing this?
Yeah,
this is a guy who's a politician and wants power and wants this legacy rather than fighting fraud and waste that's going on in California. This is the more important thing.
Well, the DGA is fewer members. The SAG has a lot of members. Mm-hmm. So does the WGA. DGA has very few members, and they tend to be, I feel like the DGA is like dad, and they come in the room and two kids are fighting over the TV. And the DGA is like, pick a show, turn off the TV, let's go. Here's Joseph Kahn, who I believe is a DGA member. DGA and IATSE, let's be reasonable. WGA, we must destroy capitalism and colonialism at all costs, comrades. SAG, I am a dolphin. That's how stupid this is at this point. And I think what people don't realize, if Paramount and WB move somewhere else, it's going to kill. Hollywood is no longer the center. I mean, it isn't now. Look at this. Daniel Miller says, I encourage everyone who is opining on the letter from the WGA and IATSE that urges a settling of the Paramount WBD antitrust litigation to read the list of conditions that unions are calling for. They're overreaching. And I believe this is IATSE. A committee that Paramount will continue to be based in a commitment that Paramount will continue to be based in LA, a commitment that WB and Paramount will continue to be sellers in the marketplace, a commitment to license original content on the combined entities' linear channels. They're making IATSE and DGA kind of have some demands
Mm-hmm.
that are, some seem reasonable, others are kind of overreaching.
Right, but this is step one of the negotiation.
Yeah, but some of this stuff I agree with.
Yeah.
The production distribution by each motion picture studio of a minimum of 15 theatrical films per year, with an exclusive theatrical window of at least 45 days, preferably 60 days or more before PVOD exploitations, and 120 days before SVOD exhibition. Yeah, so it comes with strings attached, but I think the smartest commentary comes from my mayor, Spencer Pratt, who says, just so you know how dumb Bob Bonta's case is, market cap of the big players in Hollywood. Let's go through it. Apple, 4.45 trillion. Amazon, 2.93 trillion. Netflix, 311 billion. Disney, 178 billion. Sony, 138 billion. Comcast Universal, 90 billion. Okay, Paramount and WB combined, 80 billion. They're literally the smallest player in the marketplace. So combined, Paramount WB would be a quarter the size of Netflix, and yet nobody said a word when Netflix was the original buyer for WB. WB is the 7th among the major studios after the merger. They'd still be 7th. This is what these clowns are fighting for. This is the dumbest case I've ever seen. This is Spencer Pratt's words. I agree with him. Thought a little basic math might be helpful for all the economically illiterate clowns weighing in on the merger lawsuit. Alan, what do you think of this?
Yeah, I remember in March when I bought Warner Brothers stock for $6 a share.
What is it now?
It's like 30, I believe. But I mean, I doubled my money on it. That was pretty cool. It's always political. It's always, this is the other problem I have with politics today. It's these believers in science. They've all thrown economics completely out of the picture, out of the discussion. They don't know how to fund movies. They don't know how to budget movies, and now they don't know how running a business works. And again, it's just, I'm tired of just this power play that politics has had, and this is an example of the misguidedness of that.
Yeah, Rob Bonta, is he angling for higher office?
Yes,
but I think he is a tool of Netflix trying to derail this deal, and WB will be sold for parts, and Netflix will come in and they'll get a bargain. That's what is being hoped for. So I think he's a tool. It's just so obvious when the numbers are laid out.
Yeah.
So and here's my big question. I want to end with this. Who is telling Rob Bonta to do this? Maybe some people, maybe Netflix is a little bird in his ear. Who is motivating the Hollywood actors who've come out against the WB merger with Paramount? Who is telling them what to do and why? No one is asking that question except for me. But I don't take what the trades say at face value. And I'm glad the DGA is coming in to try to fix it. But this is it's like the vultures are circling at this point. Yeah. And we will know, because October 1st, that's it. October 1st, either Paramount WB are moving to another state and Hollywood dies. It will die. Or Rob Bonta gives up and bends over. This is stupid. And the industry, now they're turning on Rob Bonta, and good. I think that's good.